It was 2 winters ago while eating a burger just like this one at my favorite fast food restaurant that I got thinking about the tomatoes that they use in these sandwiches. They're usually hydroponic greenhouse type tomatoes, and they have a pretty bad taste, very mushy, no flavor. So I wanted to know if I could use one of these seeds and grow one in the garden and see if I could change that. So in the season of 2020 I grew these tomatoes for the first time, and it really produced a big beautiful plant with many tomatoes on that looked exactly the same shape, same size. They stayed green for a very long time. They took a very long time to ripen and soften, and after eating them it was discovered they just had a terrible taste, not much better than what they came from. Now, these all came from one plant right here. Luckily I still had some heirloom tomatoes that I grew. These are my pink tie-dye tomatoes, so I still had some good tomatoes to eat, but I had a ton of the really horrible tasting ones. Let's take a look at how they turned out this year. This season my experimental tomato plant did blow over, but even though it was laying down it still produced a lot of tomatoes. They seem to turn red a little bit earlier this year. Here is a good looking one. That's about as red as they get, but they still are very tough. They're very hard, not soft at all. Take that one. Here's the last one, and these are the ones I'm going to use for my taste test today when I make my favorite thing that I eat all year, which is tomato sandwiches. These over here are going to take a long time to turn red, so we'll wait on those. This is how I usually make my tomato sandwiches. Just remove the cap here and go for some nice slices. I have my toast there on the left, some nice homemade bread. I like it a little bit crunchy. Plenty of mayonnaise on there. Spread it out nice and thick. And layer the tomatoes on. Pretty nice. A little bit of extra pepper there. Some salt. Now let's try them. Alright, here's the moment of truth for the rock hard tomatoes from last year and the year before that. They were in a sandwich in the winter time. So now they've been growing out there in all the sunshine and rain and good soil, and I'm going to see what they taste like. I'm not really sure with that bite. Let me try another bite. They're definitely way better than last year. They're juicy. They're not really strong tomato flavor like the good heirloom tomatoes, but they're good. They're just not great. They're edible. I'm going to eat all these. Not bad though. So 2 seasons of open pollination, outcrossing, made them taste kind of like normal tomatoes. That's the tomato experiment.